Welcome back to Anime Fight Club, everyone. My name is Grim. Today we're checking out Baki, Son of Ogre, chapters 241 through 243. This is the end of volume 29. Chapter 241 is entitled The Fastest and Strongest. Today's schedule will be a little different. I'll put it on the screen now. Today will be mostly a manga day. The end of 29, Baki, Son of Ogre, I'm going to introduce another manga entitled Oyaji. It's supposed to tie in the struggle between father and son of Baki and his father with, I guess, the story that is Oyaji. It'll give us some type of insight into, I believe, the fight between Baki and his father. Either way, it'll just be just for today. It's very quick. It's 3 volumes. I hope you guys will enjoy. Will join me for that. I think it's supposed to enhance the experience of watching Baki and his father fight. So I hope you guys will join me for that. This video is being released at 6 a.m. EST. The rest of the 3 manga videos will be released at 9 a.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. EST. So I hope you guys will join me for that, so that when we continue the Baki Son of Ogre manga, we'll have a little more insight into it, or maybe we'll see more of a semblance between the struggle between the father and son after going through Oyaji. I won't stop the Baki content at all. It will resume the very next day at the same time. We're just going to add some extra manga content. We'll also get that anime review that day, and I may still give you guys some gameplay with friends. It'll be at like 9 p.m. though. It just depends on how the day goes. Thanks for letting me get that out. Let's get started. So Retsu is still in the ring being congratulated, and this guy has walked up to him and grabbed his wrist. We also got a small backstory, I guess, of this kid when he met Retsu for the first time. I hope this is the same person. This is like one dream after another. Now the undisputed champion of the world is also here. This man is the strongest fighter in the circuit, the top boxer of the world, Wilburn Usain Bolt. Why would they give him Usain Bolt's name? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. He even kind of looks like him, or maybe this is Usain Bolt's dad. I don't know. Let's see. This guy is huge, taller than 6'7" that he's recorded. I don't know. He's a true legend. When only 20 years old, he entered the Olympic Games representing Jamaica for the short distance sprint. Okay, so this is supposed to be Usain Bolt. He just gave him some type of different story. So let's see what's up. In the 5th day of competition, he shocked the entire world with a flash start that destroyed the starter. He reached the goal, breaking the world record with 9.49. And moments after achieving his goal, he showed his victory pose, a lightning to the world. A lot of people also over the world love to imitate this pose. But it was after the Summer Olympics the world received shocking news about the world's fastest man that was hardly believed. Lightning Bolt, the world's fastest man alive, was retiring from sprint competition, taking a career in pro boxing instead. The comments about the switch were mostly negative. Look at everybody's face. What are you doing? Look at everybody's face. This is hilarious. Nobody expected that the most talented sprinter would be wearing boxing shoes. None of the boxing fans were interested in seeing the power that this man was holding in his hands. A year later, after his debut match, the world was shocked once again. Tournament after tournament, all the favorites started falling out cold in front of him. In a blink of an eye, they were knocked out in mere seconds, too many of them down for the count. 2 years after his debut, crushing down all his critics and opponents' expectations, he fought for the heavyweight title, making short work of the title holder in an aggressive fashion. This is to the world. We get to see that victory pose once again in the headlines. The incredible power that his legs have, he could transfer it successfully to his arms. Even though it was a taxing endeavor to his body, he was able to achieve it without difficulty. Oh wow. So just like Oliver is able to control his muscle with extreme precision, able to flex a ball of muscle the size of a fist to counter an attack, Usain Bolt is able to transfer all the strength in his legs to his arms momentarily for a fight. Incredible. So that same power that was able to break a starting block is breaking faces. The remaining 3 belts that his weight class allowed him to get, he was able to get one in every season. Now, even if the fans didn't want to believe him, they had no other choice. The truth hit their faces like a runaway train. The strongest pro fighter and the fastest man on the planet was only one person. So now we've left that scene. We've got Stridham here smoking something. Really, your final battle against Baki is not a battle, nothing like that. It's just a dinner of a boy with his old man. Huh? We will meet, cook some food, and have dinner together. Everyone does it regularly with their families. Why should I have to be different than everyone else? It'll be good if he's the one cooking and organizing the dinner sometimes, bringing a special surprise for the meal that I haven't eaten before, or just taking care of the rice. Hey Ogre, do you realize that Baki wants you to cook something for him? Are you okay with that? I've been living in the battlefield for quite some time. I guess I can cook something decent. You will then? Look at you, like you're actually going to conform to someone else's will? Between fathers and sons, it's not strictly decided who is the one that will cook beforehand. Ogre. A common father and son relationship. It's something harmonious, peaceful, and full of affection. Both individuals are supposed to be happy to be part of it. Most of all, it's something we humans desire the most as soon as we come to this world. But for a man like yourself, Yujiro, to consider such an action, could it be that because of the years and Baki's achievements, you are... Uh-oh. She was about to insult him. Are you proud? Are you getting soft? I wonder what he was about to say. Keep going. Maybe you're becoming a kinder, gentler person. Go on, say it. Sorry, my bad. I jumped the gun too soon. Interesting. It seems something unusual is about to happen. The fact that he's just sensing all of this is crazy to me. Chapter 242, A Sturdy Resistance. Even if it's just a small argument between father and son, my opponent this time has no equal. But still, as he's talking to Tokugawa with this super tight shirt on, I can't stop feeling pissed off. Is that normal? It's quite sturdy. Huh? Me? Sturdy? Well, Hanma Yujiro is not that sturdy. Do you think my father is not that sturdy? I believe he's something a little different. We can't use the word sturdy for earthquakes, typhoons, lightning, or tsunamis, isn't it? Haha, being in the same category as natural disasters. My dad would be proud. That's why I think challenging your father a year ago was something bold and almost unthinkable. No way. It wasn't a challenge to the death or anything like it. It's just, I didn't know what my father was going to do. As for me, it's too late to give up. I'll never give up, even dead. Being father and son is not a relationship where you'll always agree and understand each other. For me, the battle of the Hanmas, father versus son, is one of the most important events in mankind's recent history, the biggest battle ever. Police, the riot squad, the self-defense forces, even if they were to combine their efforts, that wouldn't be enough to stop you guys if things got out of hand. And they have been training for several years. I think that's not the case. You see, where in the world can we find an army that could be able to stop Hanma Yujiro? Does something like that even exist? Any army in the world that tries will end up with a mountain of corpses on their place. Human power is useless at this point. Weapons, strength, skills, if it's human, it won't work. I'll do it. So Baki's acknowledging that he doesn't see himself as human. Will you stop Yujiro with your own hands? Yup, It's not just confidence, but I'm the only one who can, because I'm the strongest part of him. We share the blood, that's why. It's up to you, old man. I can't do it, so you will have to. No matter what it takes, please protect the civilians from getting involved in this conflict. This time, I will fight him to the final consequences. Wait, what did you say? What? What did you say? That there is somebody that you love? Oh, that's Dopo saying that? Wait, who? What? They're back at a bar in a hotel. I always have loved him, my stupid little rascal Baki. What words to finally hear from Yujiro. Hey, look at Dopo. What? It took such a long time finding the woman, planting the seed, diligently growing him properly, taking away what he loved, keeping him hungry, keeping him interested. And finally, he's showing me his fangs, ready to rip my heart out. So that's what you meant. And when I noticed how big and strong he's become, I haven't been able to think about anything else. All I think now is Baki. Him inhaling these cigarettes with one hit, man, these poor bartenders. No matter what I do or think, wherever I go, my son Baki is on my mind. Yeah, from someone that has experienced it, I tell you, that's true love. He obviously felt the same way with Katsumi as he started to develop. I've been having this dream recently. Yes, this dude kills me. He just can't do anything normally. Just slaps off the glass part of the bottle and pours it. In this dream, I try so hard, but no matter what I do, he just stands there smiling, unreachable, untouchable. Oh wow, so even Yujiro has gotten butterflies about fighting his son. In his mind, he can't, well, in his dreams, he can't touch him. He can't defeat him, which would be the ultimate proud moment for Yujiro. That's what he wanted, was to cultivate someone stronger than him. Do you think he can pull that off someday? It'll never happen. Dreams never come true. Dopo burst out laughing. You finally got what you wanted out of this life, Ogre. I'm a little bit jealous, you know. Chapter 243, Parental Filial. Assuming this is Tokugawa, I don't think anybody else in the Baki universe is this small. Some helicopters landing. 1st Airborne Brigade. Fort Narashino, Commander 1st Airborne Brigade Leader, Lieutenant General Yashiro Ryuji. I really like that you can illustrate something in motion like this. Like, that's just, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of talent, especially ones I don't have. Japan's Prime Minister, Kanzaki Naoto. Headroom. My apologies for not being properly informed. I didn't know that the airborne troops are under direct control of the Prime Minister. You are correct, sir. Be it a disaster, an emergency, or just an argument between newlyweds, feel free to contact me anytime and the troops will go into action at once. I feel much better. Ever since I took command of this position, I keep hearing a particular name over and over. Is it true? An incident happened where the airborne troops were saved by a 13-year-old boy. Huh? It's such a shame that the airborne troops had to endure operating with the memory of that crushing defeat 5 years ago in an area controlled by the Northern Brigade between the mountains covered with dense snow. The son of Hanma Yujiro neutralized forces that we couldn't defeat. Yes, Hanma Baki, being just 13 years old, made our troops face the most bitter experience of our lives. This was his first encounter with Gaia. Super crazy episode. It seems you guys never got over it. So, Mr. Yashiro, yes, is it predicted that the son and the father will have a fight soon? Are you expecting me to stop it? I wouldn't place a burden like that on your shoulders. This man's eyes in this image are crazy. But we have a task at hand. If this battle happens within downtown Tokyo, I want to take control of the evacuation of citizens and civilians into the shelters. As soon as we receive and confirm the alert information, the mobilization of civilians will take us 30 minutes from the time we arrive at the site. What do they think a fist fight between two people is going to do? You think they're about to be knocking down buildings? Like, what do you think is about to happen? A minute later than that will not be tolerated. Saving everyone's lives will be top priority. Don't forget it. I assure you, sir, this will be a battle that we will not lose. They're saying that the aftermath or just the consequences from Baki fighting his father are going to be devastating. Like, people are going to die from two humans fighting. Shibakawa, traditional jujitsu style dojo. What about me, huh? I guess you don't want to fight seriously with me, huh? You're right, sir. In my case, if my opponent was Hanma Yujiro, I wouldn't be able to fight him. Not because I don't want to, mostly because I can't. It's hard just trying to imagine you ambushing him in the first place. Ah, so you see, Baki boy, I prefer the defensive style rather than anything else. Even if I was ready to confront certain death in a battle, this body wouldn't allow me to advance. Now, we actually saw this in the anime when right before Yujiro killed Yanagi, Shibakawa was going to fight someone. I don't know if it was Yanagi or Matobe, but he was going to fight someone, and he kept coming across these I don't know, these visual deterrences. Like they wouldn't let him continue to go forward. He would have to like make himself mentally strong enough to cross over this. This wasn't actually here. He had to literally just keep walking so that it would disappear. So that's what he's saying. Like, he wouldn't be able, his body wouldn't let him fight Yujiro. It looks like it. Baki, listen to me. He reaches in his gi and then steps forward. It looks like he reached in there for a knife and Baki stopped it. Baki, boy, you're the same. Boy, you're the same. Always ready for the worst, but it's useless. If you're expecting to go in an all-out war against that man, then you are out of your mind already. Training, mastering skills, and tricks all your life so you can finally fight against that man. Don't you see? It's useless. You have to stop this madness. Stay away from your father. And that marks the end of volume 29. So super eager to see volume 30 and beyond. I'm assuming that's when Baki and his father and starts to fight. Leave a comment below what you think about Shibakawa's deterrences against Baki fighting Yujiro. The fact that the government is trying to prepare for a fight between two humans is crazy. What do they think is going to happen because these two are about to fight each other? Leave a comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you'll join me for the next video. Please subscribe. Today's schedule will be on the screen now. So we'll have a lot of manga today. We're going to go through Oyaji, which is another manga that's supposed to tie in Baki and his father's fight. So I'm greatly looking forward to going through that. I hope you guys will join me for that. Those will be slightly longer videos because there's only 3 volumes. We're going to do 1 volume per video. So I hope you guys will join me for that. It's something a little different. But this is just a precursor because Baki is eventually going to end. Once it ends, we'll probably start Kengan Ashura. But once that ends, we'll start something else. So this isn't just a Baki channel or just a manga fighting channel. We'll explore plenty of action manga. We'll go over plenty of action anime. We'll play plenty of anime games. We'll have plenty of fun on this channel, and I hope you guys will join me for it. Please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, join me for next video, hit that bell notification just in case I post something outside of the schedule. You guys won't miss it. Again, I hope I'll see you for the Oyaji videos. And as always, otaku for life.